Hello! There we go. Sorry about that. We did a Windows update. It looks like I remembered it always kind of messes up my devices here, so that's why there was no audio at the beginning. Anyway, so I'm going to pick up here at Chapter 11, and we're mostly at the end of this chapter and towards the end of the game, but I figured we'd play through this particular leg of the game and see how it goes. And yeah, just finished a couple AWS certifications, so that's a big reason why I've been offline the last 2 months. I've been studying and took a couple tests, passed, and earned myself a little more street cred in the IT nerd world. So now we're going to kick back and relax for a little while and finish this game off. Alright, so I'm going to shut up and we'll just play through the game. I can't see chat, so if anybody wants to say anything, I will respond to chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to rip through this game and we're going to just chill out.
Whew. There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Make sure to stay warm, all right? It's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Srang folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
This leader sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Srang offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Srang offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Srang forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless, they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Srang. It is only right that the leader of House Blathid should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Don't worry, we'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all the... Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Fraldarius title to my son, I fear I am not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud. Brave soldiers of
Allow me.
Fargus,
I'm ready to
I
go.
task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Srang and prove your might anew. I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching the enemy.
I'll make sure. Got you! I'll make. Got you!
Profound. Stand on the same battlefield where my father once fought.
And repeating the same fight as well. Not sure how I feel about that one.
It's not over.
I'll make sure.
I feel as though I'm fighting alongside the young Margrave and late King once again. It's quite the sensation.
I'll make sure. I'm honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison.
Enough of that. You are more than worthy of the comparison. And to one day take his place as the Margrave.
And hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's gotta know what he's talking about.
I've awaited this moment.
Seize this moment!
Take a breather.
Allow me. There will be no end if we stay on the defensive. Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
These wild tactics remind me of my father's chess strategies. Wait. I think they might be trying to reach our base.
Surrender! No regrets! Prepare yourself!
My father's first wife. The one who died in the strangulings. What was she like?
She was a classmate of ours at the academy. And the star pupil of the Black Eagles. I will cut you all down!
It's not over. I understand hearing his Wall of Ice moniker after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that, he was a lively young man, cheerful, friendly to the last. Let us... I will cut you all down! Focus! Surrender! I will cut you all down! Everything is going swimmingly. I doubt even Lambert could find fault with us. I will cut you all down!
I pray my son isn't causing you or His Majesty too much trouble.
That should make things easier, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback has been years in the making, Gautier!
That guy. The one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Let us see.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure...
Prepare yourself! Surrender! Surrender! Let us see what we can do. Surrender!
make sure... Tough luck! No regrets!
A resounding success.
Tough luck! Don't hate us for this! Our way of life hangs in the balance! Sylvain! It's been a long time, old friend. I hear your brother kicked off.
Yes, he did. But what do you think? You're the one who left us behind, remember?
Not bad. Not bad at all. But do you really think you can best me? Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops. But I can retreat with my pride intact.
Yeah, and don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind.
I'll think about it.
Lady Luck was on my side.
They descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Srang fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror. Still, I'd thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
Sounds like someone lit a fire under them. Probably convinced them this was their chance to take out the kingdom. What with our being occupied with the Empire and all.
But who would this Flamestoker be? Someone from Adrestia, perhaps.
We can't discount Cornelia and her ilk. They're like a bad rash that won't go away.
It will take time to pin down the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Srang clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Srang do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it,
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Srang people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
I agree with His Majesty. We will never achieve peace without understanding each other. And you know we can't end this through sheer force of arms alone, Father.
We already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them. So how exactly do you hope to achieve peace amidst such scarcity?
I don't know, yet. But I'll keep searching for a way, even if it takes my entire life.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Matthias, wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
Are you serious? They fought us to the last, and the only one we could even talk to was the commander. How do you make peace with that?
This will probably come as a shock, but I actually speak a little of the Srang language.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice. I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
And I'm always impressed with how much you hate warfare, considering how good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been a son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
There you are, Matthias.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the Academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold. We talked about all sorts of things that night. It was the first time we ever discussed our dreams for the future, and the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Srang in Dusker.
Ha! He certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through. Srang may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Dusker into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales. But these days, I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things, saw the whole continent unfolding before him. But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. I could never see things now as he once did. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I can fight as well.
None shall stand in my path.
The fight starts now.
I know we can win if we work together.
Yeah, we can win this!
belongs to us now.
What's next?
I must. I'll not counter.
I might be outmatched.
That turned out rather well. Surrender! My word! No escape! I must...
I got this!
Me, all that easy. Left.
You are an inspiration to us all. Not yet!
No escape!
We can ill afford defeat here.
I must...
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Very good. I must...
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee. We did it!
Your defeat is nigh. Surrender! This is the end. I must...
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
On to the next then.
No escape! I must... I'm not one to boast, but if I can contribute, so much the better.
I knew you could do it!
We're not losing to anyone!
I got this! Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Let's one of us walk through the battlefield. I do hope you'll make this fun for me. I must... Do not interfere! Let's do this!
despair in your powerlessness.
Impressive as always.
You like that? No escape! Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. This is the end. Your defeat is nigh. No escape. This is the end. I must. We're done for. The rest is up to you.
We did it!
This belongs to us.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
I have not withered away just yet. I will not permit...
Hey!
Greetings.
What you think? What you think?
May I have a word?
Let's earn our keep. I'll do what I've gotta do.
My turn.
That's it.
You can count on me.
The honor is mine.
A taste more bitter than black as coffee.
My work here is done.
Is that all we've got?
Please find it in your heart to help me.
Allow me to help you. I can hold my own in the fight.
Looks like that's it for us. We won't lose, no matter what.
You did it! I really did it!
Is that all? Feeble defense. I can still. I have no mercy to offer our enemies.
Keep going, Dimitri. We can win this. I'm dragging the others down.
Refuse to hold back. You won't stop! We must.
I'm dragging the others down.
I refuse to hold back. You won't stop!
We won't lose, no matter what.
Back. You won't stop me!
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow. I can't lose.
There's no honor in being rewarded for such slaughter. I prefer to rejoice thinking of those I've managed to protect.
Oh my! How impressive! I take great comfort in having such talent on our side.
Is that all we've got? What's next?
Refuse to hold back. You won't stop!
This is the strength of our convictions.
I'm glad to be of use. How can I best use this power?
I still have talent, I see. Would you mind listening to my idea?
How about it? Well? Okay.
Let's move. The fight starts now. Let's go. And don't die on
My
me.
turn!
Onward!
Stand back!
I shall do my very best.
Let's get...
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Directive fulfilled.
Is that all we've got? Let's play a game. You're mine. Okay, let's go. All would be lost if I were to die here. Stay sharp. Keep those eyes and ears open. Let's give it a shot. Let's play a game. It's done. You're mine. This'll come in handy. Feels good to fight for a cause.
You are in fine form.
You can't let it end like this.
It's not over.
Let's get...
I won't lose.
I'm dragging the others down.
Let's get...
My work here is done.
Retreat!
You're mine. What's next?
It's not over.
I beg your assistance at once. Let's get...
Run for your lives!
I'll tear them apart!
Target captured. It's done. You really gonna waste plaudits on our lowly mercenary? I knew you could do it!
Fear not, we shall join you.
Let's play a game. It's done. You're mine. Let's play a game. You're mine. Let's play a game. It's done. You're mine. Location secured. Let's play a game. You're mine. We did it. Let's play a game. It's done. You're mine. Let's get... You're mine.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Luck was on our side today. Just doing my job.
Right. Well... Hey there. Need something? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Come on over. Welcome. Well, hello there. Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Come back soon.
Time to work you into shape.
A new me? How momentous! Yes, this...
I can't wait to...
I'm a bet. Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's...
We all must do our fair share.
Hey, Sedith. What are you staring off into space for?
Oh, it is you. I was just reflecting on the monastery.
Ah, yeah. It's that way, isn't it? In the mountains.
Correct? So close, yet still beyond our reach.
Can't say I ever learned much about it when I was there, but I know it's important to the church.
Yes. It serves as the headquarters of our order. Many saints have been laid to rest there as well. As a sacred ground, Garreg-Mach Monastery is irreplaceable. It is also a place that Flayn and I hold dear to our hearts.
So, your sister feels that way too?
Due to our circumstances, Flayn and I traveled around Fodlan as nomads for a very long time. When we accepted the Archbishop's gracious invitation, I thought we had finally found our safe haven. That it would be taken from us so easily is almost too much to bear.
Well, that's all the more reason to take it back then. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen. Oh, I mean, while staying away from the Archbishop, of course.
You must forgive me for saying what I did back then. My position required I do so. I do not personally believe, however, that any evil resides within you. Whatever the true nature of your power, I trust you wield it with a righteous heart.
So you finally trust me? I'm sure glad to hear that.
Indeed. I am truly grateful to have you as an ally. I know I have no right to say this after regarding you with such suspicion, but we need you. I pray you will continue to lend us your strength, not only for the Church, but for the future of Fodlan itself.
You can count on me, Sedith.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you. Let's do...
I don't know. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you.
All right.
I sure hope it's something I can... We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on...
I will...
Very well.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you.
Indeed.
Yeah. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on...
And
We'll hand...
we all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Sure. Let's go.
We all must do our fair share.
What's wrong? Your footwork is even sloppier than usual.
You noticed that, huh? It's nothing. There's just been a lot on my mind lately is all. And I was kinda lost in thought when you lunged at me, so I couldn't really react too well.
Training isn't the time for idle contemplation. You're worthless as a sparring partner if you let your mind wander. Not to mention that you do the same thing in actual battles. Getting distracted when you're training is one thing. Do it out there, and the enemy will cut you down without hesitation. We've been through this before. If there's something on your mind, just come out with it already.
I was just thinking you have a pretty good read on me now, too.
It was obvious something was wrong from the way you were fighting. And this is just payback for last time, so no complaining.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not.
If you say so. There's still something I don't understand, though. Where did you learn to fight like that? You clearly don't move like a knight, but I've never seen a mercenary use those techniques either.
I guess you could say I taught myself. I didn't really have one teacher who showed me everything. If anything, I just kind of picked stuff up as I moved from one band of mercs to the next.
That explains it. I was wondering why your style was so hard to read. Both knights and mercenaries use a standard set of battle-tested tactics. A book they all play by. But you're not bound to any single convention. I suppose that's what I found strange.
Probably doesn't help that I don't have to draw my sword like everyone else. When I think about it like that, it might have been for the best that I taught myself instead of subscribing to a particular school of thought.
A unique style all your own. Fascinating. Teach me.
I'd be glad to, but I'm the only one who can use my sword. It won't be easy to replicate.
That's for me to decide. If nothing else, I can adapt your moves for my own purposes. The more styles I know, the better.
If you say so. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'll do what I can. Oh, and you can teach me in exchange. The more styles, the better, right? You fight sorta like a knight, but also sorta not. I mean that in a good way, of course. I'm not sure how to put it. It's almost like you react to the situation as it plays out. So, yeah. If we can combine our two styles somehow, I bet we'll both end up stronger for it.
Maybe so.
Oh dear, she left some of her feet again today. She might even be sick. But what do I do if she is?
You should give her hay instead of feed.
Oh, Marianne, I didn't notice you there. Wait, what's wrong with feed?
Oats aren't enough. For a horse, I mean. Not enough nutritional value.
I suppose I have been giving her a good amount of oats recently. Is that really what's making her unwell?
Yes. Probably.
In that case, I'll find some hay for her right away. Thanks for the advice. You sure know a lot.
Oh, no, not at all.
There's no need to be humble when you clearly know so much. Speaking of which, would you mind if I asked you some other questions?
No, I should have minded my own... please, excuse me.
Hey, wait! There's so much I want to ask! What do I do? I only brought her on the battlefield once. Now she refuses to take even a single step.
I think, she's scared.
What? Really?
I can try to calm her down, but I don't know. Easy, girl, easy. I know that was scary, but you're safe now. Shh.
Amazing! She's walking again!
She said she hates the stench of blood on the battlefield. And that's why she didn't want to move.
Oh, well that makes sense. Wait, did you just talk to my horse?
Yes, well, I mean, sort of. I just kind of understand.
That's incredible. How do you do that? And can you teach me?
It's really just, I sort of imagine what they're thinking based on little movements, or... I'm sorry. I'm not helpful. I should go.
Not helpful? This is the second time you've helped me and her both. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself, Marianne. Have a little confidence in your abilities.
Please excuse me.
Wait, I didn't even get to thank you.
I'll do my best. Goddess, protect us. We will defend this place, come what may.
Do not falter, for I am here with you.
I'll not falter. Just wait.
Let's move out!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
I can still...
Bring it down!
Goddess, forgive me.
I got this!
Nice one.
Not yet!
Is this all right?
I got this!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Not yet!
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Not yet!
They're being attacked. We have to help them. I have to do this. I won't run away.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
A fine hit!
Oh my. I defeated so many enemies. Goddess, please have mercy on their souls.
How you wield is extraordinary.
How could I possibly face the others after failing them so?
Shall we? Are you in need of my assistance?
I will give it. I shall do my part.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Let's move out! As long as I stand, so too shall this stronghold.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
Yes!
This is all my fault. Easy enough.
Retreat!
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Is this okay?
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
I might be outmatched.
This is all my fault.
My bird compels me.
Take this!
I'll try.
Looks like that's it for us.
What's next?
Goddess, forgive me.
Nice one.
Let's move out!
I'm all right.
Hit them hard and...
Is this
Fast!
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
I'll try. I won't run away. I have to do this. Stay back. I won't run away.
This is all my fault.
This area is ours now.
Defending the stronghold feels a little beneath me.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I'll try. I won't run away. I might be outmatched to do this. I won't run away.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Looks like that's it for us.
We did it.
I took
typically leap at the chance to be pursued.
Is this... Oh my. I've defeated so many enemies. Goddess, please have mercy on your souls.
Oh my, how impressive! I take great comfort in having such talent on our side.
We're here to assist you.
Is...
Attack! Don't give him a chance to retaliate!
I might be outmatched.
Not yet. Fight like this. We're all over the place. It's not over.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Fools! Never show your faces here again.
Did I really do it? I think it's making sense now.
That's so.
Who, me? Fine. What's the plan? I'll try not to die.
We shall show them our valor.
My turn!
Onward!
I'll do whatever it takes. Let's get...
You know what they say about playing with fire.
I might be outmatched.
This might have been a mistake.
Let's get... This is all my fault.
Directive fulfilled.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
They seem to have us overpowered.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
My work here is done.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
No big deal.
Exemplary.
Let's play a game. It's done. You're mine. Let's...
Yeah, all right.
Come on, get lost!
Get lost! Come on!
I might be outmatched.
This might have been a mistake.
I'll leave the cheering to the others. Just doing my job.
I have yet more.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I never pictured this for myself.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Come on over.
Welcome. Welcome.
Come back soon.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
All right.
I don't know how much.
We all must do our fair share.
I'll do my best. Goddess protect us.
Oh, my turn!
Let's get to work.
I shall do my very best.
I'll not falter.
I shall.
Knowing when to retreat is a practical strategy.
I'm dragging the others down.
Perfect, right?
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Directive fulfilled.
I shall. Area successfully captured.
Let us begin.
position if we can capture this stronghold.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
My apologies, but we require immediate support. So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Directive fulfilled.
I face my comrades after this.
I'll dirty my hands if I must. I may be more suited to the classroom, but I cannot stand idly by.
That was certainly a well-fortified stronghold.
How can I face my comrades after this?
I shall...
No use fighting a losing battle.
Easy enough.
I believe this location belongs to us now.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Area successfully captured.
They seem to have us overpowered.
I shall... Are you prepared? I cannot lose.
Please be careful, Flame. I cannot bear the thought of losing you.
It's done.
Not just yet.
A predictable outcome.
Did you witness my prowess?
That should come in.
Indeed.
What do you think?
I won't fail. Goddess, please protect us.
My turn! I shall...
I'll do whatever it takes.
I might be outmatched. I shall...
Did I meet your expectations?
This is all my fault.
I did it! I really did it!
All right.
I shall...
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Perfect, right?
I won't lose!
I'm all right. Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I shall...
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
I might be outmatched. I cannot lose! Would you move, please?
I'll not falter. Just wait.
I shall... Would you move, please? Out of the way!
I'll not falter.
Would you move, please? Out of the way! It is over. I must tend to the wounded at once. witness my prowess? Goddess protect us.
Anyone comes near, turn them into a pincushion.
Onward!
We must do something.
That turned out rather well. I must... I must...
This knife.
This is the end!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Defeat this knife.
This is the end! Very good.
Resistance is futile.
No escape!
I will not tolerate interference.
Well done, brother. I am so very grateful you are with us.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Easy enough.
This belongs to us now.
Do not interfere! You shall pay for this, you hear?
I beg your assistance at once.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Is this alright?
It's no use. We can't gain any ground. You shall pay for this, you hear? No escape! It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
This does not indicate my strength, but rather my enemy's weakness.
Fine worse. Talent like that can really turn a battle around. What other outcome could I have provided but success?
Surrender! This is the end!
That turned out rather well.
It's not over.
I must...
Your defeat is nigh. No escape! This is the end!
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Very good.
I'll never know what hit.
No escape!
I must... Me, fall that easy. Laughable.
I won't lose!
You truly shine in battle.
Surrender!
I'm all right.
No escape!
I'll not falter. My word.
No escape!
This belongs to us now.
Your defeat is nigh. This is the end.
We held out. I hope my brother will be impressed.
goddess protect us.
I know we can win if we work together.
You can count on me. I must... Very good.
No escape! I might be outmatched.
No escape!
Location secured.
It's not over.
I don't know how long I can hold up. Help me, please.
I must... This belongs to us now.
No escape!
Despair in your powerlessness.
Makes my job easier.
This is all my fault.
My work here is done.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
They are relying on me.
Looks like that's it for us.
This is the end. That turned out rather well.
No escape!
We did it!
Imperial General Ladislava is here to fight.
I must... This is the end!
I won't run away anymore.
I have...
Yo, anybody still there watching? Do the old training thing here, then we'll do the main mission.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
No.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do. Time to work you into shape.
Burn some coin here, getting towards the end. Let's see here. He's kind of low level here. Kind of everybody. Bump him up to 50.
This strength will...
Bump Felix up to 50.
I've grown.
I guess we'll bump Ash up to 50.
You have to be.
Definitely bump up Mercedes to 50.
I can't.
Probably bump Annette up to 50.
I'll use this.
And we'll bump up Flame a few more levels.
They say.
That'll work.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
And we'll do the main mission after this.
Counting on you both.
We can do it. Together.
Indeed.
We all must do our fair share.
I see.
Houses Gert, Esser, Locken, and Ox. I can't believe we'll be facing them all at once.
What do you expect? From their standpoint, this is an invasion. And they are the ones to repel it. They fight to protect their homes, their families, their livelihoods, just as we would fight to protect ours. We would all do well not to forget that. Be sure to tell those under your commands the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Feeling guilty about this isn't gonna change anything. We still have to fight, and we still have to win.
You're right. This is the only way we'll ever get peace back in Fodlan.
There's no turning back now. Not after what we've done. But I don't regret any of it. I believe in the path we're on. The very one that's led us to the battle ahead.
Lasting peace is waiting for you on the other side of this fight. You've got my power to see you through it.
It doesn't matter what any of us say, Boar. You know what needs to be done. We'll have plenty of time to grieve once this is all over. So stick to the plan and don't look back.
We stand here because we believe in you, Your Majesty.
I see. I'm heartened to know I have your trust. Whenever I've lost my way, all of you have been there to help me recover it.
It's the least we can do. Both as your subjects and your friends.
Everything seems to be in order, Your Majesty. Sorry, am I interrupting something here?
No, we've just finished. We will need your strength in this battle, Rodrigue.
And my strength you'll have. Let's show these Imperial scoundrels what a mistake it is to cross the people of Fargus.
I shall perform to my utmost.
I can do this!
I'll do my best.
So many noble Imperial houses have assembled on the battlefield.
My turn!
From the looks of it, they're desperate to defend the Empire.
As are we to fight for our home. First, we must make haste and take the main hall.
Duke Gert is holed up in the main hall, but capturing strongholds and besieging the enemy should draw him out.
Alright, let's aim for the closest stronghold first. Easy does it.
On to the next ones.
I shall...
Something doesn't seem quite right. Does this feel a little too easy to anyone else?
I shall...
Wonderful progress. That should put us at ease for the time being.
I shall... Here they are, right on schedule. All units, move out and take the Kingdom forces down!
So the enemy general finally shows. We've got to put them on the defensive.
The strongholds belong to us now. Still, it all seems to be going too smoothly.
They're all over us! I can't stay here any longer!
Yeah, right.
Don't think you can escape! After her, quick!
Fight. Felix, don't break ranks!
I shall...
It's not over.
Remember our objective. We will not be able to besiege the enemy until we've captured the strongholds.
They are relying on me! Would you move, please? Out of the way!
I'll show you no mercy!
I should...
Still here.
There, the path is clear. Wait.
You've walked right into my trap. I simply can't waste this golden opportunity.
Hanneman shall have... His day. Dead from above. Zao! It's an ambush. Everyone fall back. We can take down the enemies at the rear first.
Now we tighten the net. We can't let any of our units fall before we have them surrounded.
That's Linhardt. Are we gonna have to kill him?
I fear that I'll just get in your way and ruin the wonderful strategy you've all thought up.
talk to her.
Send in the remaining soldiers!
Reinforcements? We'll have to outlast them somehow.
Yeah, right.
Don't let them in.
No matter what! I should be able to manage this much.
Take pride in this result.
You've gotten this far? That persistence is honestly exhausting. If I lose, it'll leave us with a wide opening. But I'm pretty sure this isn't worth throwing my life away over.
I won't ask you to switch sides, but maybe we... You could stop fighting at least?
You could have said as much before you beat me up. You're all cruel, you know that? But fine.
Out of the way!
Victory must be ours. We will raise the city, and the Kingdom Army with it.
How dare you threaten our lands, Fargus worms!
More of them? When will it ever end?
Still fight! No, not yet! I can still fight!
That's too close for comfort. I refuse to die in a place like this.
I shall do my...
No, not yet!
I won't lose!
They have the numbers. Above all else, we must protect His Majesty.
There's no reason to be wary of a nobody like me. I hardly deserve to be here at all.
They are relying on me!
My word! Matters not how many rank-and-file soldiers fall. I am the Viscount, and I must not die here.
Please, let's stop this. I could never bring myself to kill you.
So the goddess wishes me to suffer even further embarrassment.
fended off our ambush. No, we cannot allow them to gain momentum.
It's not over. The time has come to remount our attack on the main hall.
See the territory invaded.
I shall...
Cannot suffer that to happen.
The enemy's really serious about this. They're sending in so many soldiers.
Would you move, please?
For my daughter, for my people, I shall not lose. And now, my blade is blunted after all. Forgive me, my dear Monica.
Father, no! You didn't have to!
My mistake led to my father's death. I shall have revenge.
He got the better of us before, but not this time.
Monica! Oh dear! Perhaps it's time we join the battle in earnest.
I won't watch her die. Let's go, Hanneman. The time for calm has passed. Who knows what I may do now?
Would you move, please?
I won't stop.
Not yet.
I can't die here. I won't.
Let her go. The battle isn't over. We must prepare for our next maneuver.
I shall make them work for it, if nothing else.
This is nothing. Hanneman, you're looking a little worse for wear. Let me heal you. Can never be too careful.
If she keeps healing me like that, this battle will never end. Let us deal with Manuela first.
I must fight against some of my students in order to save others. These are troubling times we live in, indeed.
I never thought the day would come that I'd cross blades with Professor Hanneman.
It's so dreadful to see a familiar face across the battlefield. That said, I will not back down.
So you're an Imperial General now, Professor Manuela.
Who would have thought you would actually put in the effort to save me? But I must thank you all the same.
Another heal incoming! You have to fight on, Hanneman!
Everyone else has shown such bravery. I must persevere as well.
Not bad at all. I'm starting to like this.
No escape! I may have one foot in the grave, but I insist I keep the other out of it for the time being.
Surrender!
No, I refuse to die single. There's still so much I want to do in life. I have to withdraw.
They made a very formidable duo. I wonder if our paths will cross again in the future.
I'll give it a try. I will do my best. Would you move, please? Out of the way!
I can still fight!
Seize this moment!
You force your way into my city and kill innocent people. And you're shameless enough to claim you're on the side of justice.
I'll show you no mercy!
They all relying on me!
At least I can die in my hometown.
There. We've done what we can.
Isn't it time for you to come out already, Duke Gert? A general ought to seek vengeance for his subordinates.
Be careful what you wish for. I've quite a lot of deaths to avenge by now.
I shall...
How ironic. My territory has always strived for peace, and it's the first claimed by the flames of war.
Duke Gert is essential to our empire. He must be protected at all costs.
I see they're putting up one last bit of futile resistance. Too bad it's not going to work.
Take a breather.
Onward! Seize this moment! Your defeat is nigh!
This is the end! Too much for me to bear.
Just wait! No escape! Surrender!
Stay calm.
mercy.
I must... This is as far as we go. Forgive our weakness.
No, you've done plenty. You have my gratitude. I cannot perish here. I must protect the Empire.
Our enemies fought well. To be honest, I'm not sure how much more we can endure. We've taken the main hall. Victory is ours, Knights of Fargus!
Did you witness? I still have...
I have yet more.
I'll be able to...
The enemy fought like they were possessed out there. One wrong move, and we'd have been finished.
Imperial nobles will battle to the bitter end to protect their homes, just as we would. I suggest you get used to it. Everyone we face from this point forward will strike at us with the same vigor.
I guess it's kill or be killed, huh? It's exhausting just thinking about the road ahead.
Do not complain. We are only doing this to restore peace to Fodlan, remember?
I can't say I blame you for worrying. This is a difficult campaign in every sense of the word. For one, the unfamiliar terrain greatly favors our enemy. And however noble our cause, the guilt of invading our neighbors will always weigh heavy on our minds.
Be that as it may, we can't turn back now. If the kingdom and empire cannot coexist, then there is no other choice but to fight.
He's right. We all know what'll happen to Fargus if we just sit back and let Adrestia do what they want.
So you all grasp the gravity of our actions, yet choose to march on regardless. It seems our rising lords have grown even stronger than I thought. The future of Fargus is a bright one indeed. For now, all we can do is commend our soldiers for delivering us a valiant triumph, and of course, bid they continue the march. When the sun sets on this war, only our king will be fettered by the vile moniker of invader.
Don't put this all on him.
And it will fall on you to support him through it, Felix. You understand, yes? That is your duty as the shield of Fargus, and descendant of the hero Fraldarius.
Obviously.
Oh, Rodrigue. You're up late.
Ah, yes. Preparing strategy proposals for tomorrow's War Council. The more legwork I can do in advance, the smoother the process will go, thus lessening the burden on His Majesty. Even one as strong as he would collapse from overwork were all our councils an unchecked slog.
He barely sleeps as it is, right? Sometimes I see him face down on his desk, I guess catching what little shut-eye he can.
Yes, he reminds me of the late king in that sense. Lambert too ascended the throne at a young age. Too young, if you ask me. And struggled greatly to adapt to the many rigors of governance.
Guess you two knew each other a long time then. I heard you went to the academy together at least. I've gotta ask, is Dmitri really that much like his dad?
You would hardly be able to tell them apart were they in the same room now. Though Lambert did have a somewhat shorter temper. Still, they're birds of a feather compared to my son and I. The two of us are as different as the blackest night and the brightest day.
Yeah, you're really not very similar at all. Your looks aside, of course.
If you're wondering where his stubbornness came from, that was entirely his mother. That said, he has come to resemble me over the years. Though mostly in ways I had hoped to avoid.
Meaning what?
He can't live without some great purpose in life urging him forward. There is no peace in such an existence. I know, because I'm the same way. As Lambert's right hand, I devoted every waking moment to serving him, supporting him. And when he was lost, so too was my reason for being. I had no choice but to search for something else to propel me forth. In the end, and after much consideration, I chose to devote myself anew to Lambert, to seeing through the promise I had made him.
And what was that?
That should his son ever lose his way, I would be the one to set him back on the proper course. But I won't be here forever. Thankfully, His Majesty is blessed with friends like you. Ones who are willing to ease the immense burden on his shoulders.
Funny. I feel like Dimitri's been helping me this whole time, not the other way around. But it's all a give and take in the end, right? You've done more than your fair share for me, too.
I'm glad to hear that, truly. But to be frank, my own shortcomings have grown alarmingly clear of late. It's not enough to simply stand by his side in support. He needs someone to grab his hand and pull him in the right direction.
And you don't think you can do that? Even with Gustav's help?
At the end of the day, he and I are nothing more than His Majesty's retainers. We cannot view Fodlin through his eyes. But you stand on equal footing with him as a trusted friend. Such a bond is a rare thing indeed.
Dimitri's my leader, yeah, but he's a friend first. Probably helps that I'm not part of the nobility.
Is that the root of it, I wonder? If I recall, you were born in Alliance territory, yes?
Yep, in a remote mountain town off in Ordelia lands. Honestly, I don't remember much more than that. And with this weird power and all, it's hard to say for sure where I really came from.
Well, if you ask me, those things, your background, your abilities, don't matter much in the end. I can't blame you for being curious, of course. But we haven't put our faith in you because of whose child you are. The relationships you've built in your time here transcend whatever blood may flow in your veins.
Huh, what a wonderful human being. A true man of character.
Anyway, seeing as you're here, I was hoping you might be willing to share some of your wisdom with me. I would love to know a mercenary's thoughts on the proper location to stage an ambush, and where in that position our archers should take up posts.
Now we're talking. Let's see.
Azure Gleam, a trick of the goddess. Central Adrestia is soundly defended under the command of Regent Ire. However, attacks from the Kingdom and Alliance erode the Empire's defenses in both the east and west. Amidst all this, General Randolph enlists a certain mercenary company to Adrestia's cause. Their forces stand to defend Hevring territory, the Empire's final bastion in the west. Let me get this straight. If they break through Hevring land, there'll be nothing to stop the Kingdom's army from rolling straight to the capital.
That's right. The seat of Hevring's power, Mazgus, lies east of here, past the bottleneck in the Agma Mountains. It's essentially on Inbar's doorstep, the western gateway to the seat of power. Count Hevring and his men will make their last stand there. That is, if the Lions of Fargus can get through us first. And of course, we will make every possible effort to defeat them, for whatever that's worth.
Never a good sign when you're calling something your last stand.
Indeed. And we've lost far too many of our most formidable generals, including Marquis Vestra. I've not the slightest idea what's befallen our forces at the capital, nor in the east for that matter.
Yes, the whole army's been feeling a little off lately. Thankfully, you and your squadron still have your heads on straight.
It's a sad state of affairs out there. Hardly any dependable leaders remain. Instead, we're left with those who take pride in senseless looting and slaughter, or compete to see who can reduce more villages to ash. Each and every one of them handpicked by His Excellency, the Regent.
Are you sure you should be spilling secrets like that?
It's all right. I'd like you to have the full picture. Your company holds the key to victory in your hands. And with it, our very lives. Oh, but keep all that under wraps, if you would. It would bring the morale of my troops crashing to new lows were that to get out.
Usually mercs are backup for an army, not full-on replacements. But it is what it is. In any case, we'll get the job done so long as you're paying.
Geralt, should I perish in this fight, you can consider your contract terminated. You'll be free to stop supporting the Empire in its foul descent into depravity.
Randolph.
You feeling any better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
If you say so. With the war and the state it's in, the kingdom is throwing everything they've got at this thing. I don't know if it's that or something else, but I've got a bad feeling. So watch yourself out there.
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Saros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
The general opposite us is a man by the name of Randolph. I hear tell he's related to the Empire's Count Burgleys. To complicate matters further, he's hired Geralt's mercenaries to assist in their fight.
Them again, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
The Imperial Army has gathered their forces in Hevring territory, with said mercenaries composing the core of their offense. I expect they'll engage us in the woodlands, an ideal location for the guerrilla warfare they specialize in.
Then we'll have to look out for traps and ambushes as we advance. More than usual, that is.
They're placing a great deal of faith in Geralt, trusting the front lines to his company.
Perhaps there are no other generals for them to rely on.
This is our chance then. We'll be in a great spot if we can land a decisive blow on the Empire.
Absolutely. They're bound to start feeling the heat over in Enbar once we get a solid foothold here in Hevring territory.
Yes, and the enemy is surely well aware of that fact. No doubt that's precisely why Geralt is among their ranks.
He and his company are incredible fighters. But there's more to it than that. They also have immense discipline. As long as they can afford the cost, I can see why the Imperials would trust them over some of their less experienced generals.
I didn't expect us to be facing them again so soon. We had best be ready. Though truly, I wish we could fight alongside them for once instead.
We should probably just steer clear of them entirely. There's no point throwing our lives away against an opponent we can't beat. All we've got to do is take down their general Randolph, and the mercenaries will scatter.
Oh, come now. You're strong enough to defeat the Ashen Demon if you want. I know you are. But if this is how you'd like to handle it, I'll still be in your corner helping you every step of the way.
Whatever we decide to do, we will need a sound strategy if we are going to win.
Strategy, huh? Maybe something like a huge surprise attack on the Imperial positions.
A bold suggestion, Sylvain. You remind me of your father when he was young.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment or what.
Margrave's been managing the conflict in the north for decades now, hasn't he? I'd say it's a great honor to be compared to him.
Ah, such fine memories. All of his strategies seem to involve sending me and Lambert off to thrust through the enemy lines on our own.
Yeah, going straight to the suicide charge every time doesn't sound all that strategic to me.
At any rate, I have full faith that our combined might will be up to the task at hand. We must succeed.
What about this?
I've been thinking.
I have a worthy proposition.
I've been thinking. I won't let you down.
Now then.
Time to work you into shape.
I can work with this.
I can't wait to test my...
Time to work you into shape.
My duty remains unchanged.
Hey, a new
How can I...
Time to work you into shape.
Another tool in the...
I wonder if this will suit me.
This'll help me break new boundaries. Hope this is good.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Alright, peeps, I'm probably gonna take a breather and take a break here, so I'll possibly pop back on either later today or tomorrow, so yeah.